Hi, I'm David Rose, and today we're going to talk about how to trip. Oh, that should be easy, right? Yeah, just throw it in your mouth and see what happens. First of all, let me just say this about tripping. Always make sure you want to trip. Don't let anybody talk you into it. Rule number one, never let anyone talk you into tripping. You should feel it, you should resonate with it. You're like, yeah, I want to party, I want to learn more about myself, I want to connect with my lover, you name it, but know why you're doing it. Set an intention and don't let anybody talk you into it. Number two, have you ever done this? LSD, mushrooms. I don't recommend ayahuasca for going out and partying. You would discover that the hard way. It's not the entheogen, the psychedelic for, going out and partying. It's a teacher. Take that one seriously. Always know what you're taking. If you're at a party, you're at a bar, in the backyard at a barbecue, and somebody says, hey, you want some LSD? And you check in with yourself and go, that would be fun. Never take the whole thing. If it's a little piece of blotter, cut it in half. Start with that, what I call a working dosage. Heroic doses don't really help anybody until you have a lot of experience and you know how to navigate the astral and the different portals and dimensions you can go to, right? So two, never just take what you're given. Do you know where it comes from? If it's in white powder form, be really careful. There's a lot of fentanyl out there, so I'm just going to add that little warning for white powdered things. Do you know its source? Always know. Number three, set an intention. What are you going to do? Why are you doing it? Take a deep breath. Some people talk about having panic attacks. It's because they're really not prepared for what can happen, because your job is going to meet the psychedelic halfway. You're not going to just surrender to it totally. You're going to use your will, and you're going to meet that medicine, that voice, that spirit that comes from those magical medicines halfway. And that way, when you're having the psychedelic experience, you can help guide it into super enjoyable dance, super enjoyable sex, connected at a party. If you take too much, you're going to be the guy over in the back by the compost bin puking or seeing things that you wish you'd never seen. So, take responsibility for that. And the fourth is to remember that we're doing psychedelics so that we can learn more about love and joy. You don't need to explore the dark side of the world or the war in Ukraine or things like that. We're bombarded by that. So just remember the fourth, they're all important. They're all super important. For me, when I do psychedelics, I like to take a medium hit and I like to imagine that I am a connector. I am a unifier. I spread joy. I spread love. I touch people appropriately. Because when you're in that space, you want to feel connected to people. Allow that to be. Allow your heart to let loose. There's a lot of us now that are really challenged in who am I? That's when you take psychedelics, so you can explore it and feel safe and open your heart. Express joy. If you're feeling sadness, go ahead and express it, but don't drop down into it all the way. That's for more like one-on-one work. That's for solo work. If you're in a group and you want to be remembered as someone who they want to go dancing with you, then learn how to open your heart, feel connection, and do that. And if you follow those 4 steps, your world is going to change in the world of tripping, because it is a beautiful world out there. So if you want to master the hallucinogenic psychedelic journey, then you should follow us for more information. But number one, have a great trip.
So clear your heart and clear your mind. Feel the endlessness of time. It's all an illusion for us to see.